Hi there, everyone. We're here today to talk about some of the new products that CAPS is doing in terms of video products. What you're looking at right now is a high-definition TV connected to a Rogers HD box. We happen to be on CBC right now. This is probably what most people are familiar with Rogers for high-definition content. There's a breadth of different content available through your standard HD box. You're able to get that anywhere that Rogers Cable has cable service. What we're here to talk to you about today is some of the services that we deliver that do not utilize the standard Rogers high definition box. What we're going to start with first is to talk about boxless HD service. And what I'm going to do here is I've got a standard remote for the plasma TV that we've got in front of us. We're going to change the input over to the TV, which is connected to a coaxial cable. And behind this coaxial cable, we are broadcasting over what is called ClearQAM. And ClearQAM is a unencrypted HD service that is being broadcast over that coaxial cable without the need of having to have a set-top box. And most standard televisions today that are equipped with a tuner on the back of the plasma TV are able to tune to this content. So as you can see right now, we are on HBO. It looks like Real Time with Bill Maher. We can simply just use our conventional remote for that television set and go channel up and tune. Again, now we're back on CBC News, and this is an HD feed, again not utilizing the Rogers HD box. It's being broadcast over ClearQAM. We can continue up, another HD channel. And you can see at the top, I'll zoom in here, we can configure the channel lineup however someone wants it. As you can see now, we at 53.3. And it's a very flexible product as we can really configure channel lineups to the site level. If we keep going up, we're now going to jump into shortly, it looks like we're on CNN now, but as we keep going up, we're going to jump into some standard def content. But this is being broadcast as well over ClearQAM, so it is also in a digital format, so you're not having any loss of the signal being converted to analog. So you're going to see a slightly better picture on the standard def content because it's really not ever going to become an analog signal. So you can see the bars on the side, which are kind of an indication that we're on an analog channel, and we can keep continuing to go up channel by channel and watch content without the need of a digital box. The benefit of this product is that you can have both high definition content and standard definition content together in a customized lineup to meet the specific needs of any given site or complex. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is a product that we like to call PMP TV. Leave the TV gone in the background here, but as you can see, we've got a Rogers laptop here. And I'm just going to try to get the exposure settings right. We have some software open right now called VLC. Now VLC is a standard media player that a lot of people use on their computers for playing video files. Let me just tune down the brightness here so you can see it a little better. So on the right hand side of the screen we have a playlist, and on the left hand side of the screen we have the video player itself. So I'm going to try to zoom in here so you can see it a little better. You can see we have a lineup of all the different Rogers channels that we carry. So we have all the shows and all the channels you would find on your cable box at home. So if we go over here, for instance, and we want to watch CTV Newsnet, we can just simply double click on CTV Newsnet, and to the left side of the screen we actually have the video service of CTV Newsnet open up into the player. So this is live content coming from CTV Newsnet being broadcast in over an Ethernet network. Basically, it's coming right over this cable at the back of the computer. Oh, there we go. And that content is just being delivered right to the VLC player through our office network here. And as long as there's a 100 meg network available, it's a service that we can deliver over any Ethernet network. So this channel that we're looking at right now, you can tell that it's a standard def channel based on the 4:3 picture ratio. If we want to go down and watch some content in HD, the service that we provide also allows you to do that. So if I scan down here and I want to watch TSN, for instance, I can double click on TSN. You can see that the size of the window increased though, and that's because it's an HD signal that's coming through. So we can go over to VLC Player. If we move it back over a little bit, we can go full screen if we want to watch it in a full screen format. Do a right click here. And now we're in a full screen mode for watching shows. So, it's a very versatile product. So if you have whether it's a large monitor, like a 22-inch monitor, or a small laptop monitor here at 14-inch, you can get the benefit of having HD content available over your Ethernet network. If I just hit escape here, we'll get out of the full screen mode. One of the other neat features of our PNP TV product is you can multitask with video and documents that you're working on at any given time. By setting VLC Player to always on top, you can be in a Word document, browsing the web. In this case, we have a PowerPoint document open. So I can continue to edit the PowerPoint document at the same time that I'm, for instance, I'll select all so you can see. I can be working on a document while on the left-hand side of the screen, video continues to play, so you can keep up to date on current news or financial information. Okay, and we're back. Now we got VLC open again. And just wanted to show another neat thing that we can do when we have a video format that's being transmitted by IP. As you can see here, we have two windows open. On the left-hand side of the screen, we have TSN, which we had tuned to earlier. And on the right side of the screen, we have CTV NewsNet. So since it's in an IP-based format, you can actually open multiple streams at the same time if your computer has the processing power to do so. The computer we're using here is quite old, so it gives you a pretty good indication that as long as you have any sort of recent model laptop or desktop, you should be able to do the same on your system. We can also, again, pull up the playlist. So if we want to change the content that we're watching here, we just pull it up, and if I want to switch this channel, for instance, to another HD channel, I can move over to HDNet, for instance. So what it did here is it resized it to the larger HD format, so you can simply just adjust that using the side-to-side rescaling functionality that VLC provides. And again, now you can see that we have two video screens open, one still on the news and another one now watching HDNet. It looks to be a concert of some sort. So that's the application of our PNP TV service on a laptop. One of the other neat things that we can do with PNP service is you can see that there's this little small set-top box here. Well, this is a box that will also tune to that same stream that is available on the laptop. So if I simply disconnect the Ethernet cord that we have connected here, we can move it over to the back of this small set-top box. So again, we now have that same Ethernet cord, which is connected into the jack here, going into the set-top box. And if I go back to our TV controls, I can select our video input, and we can go over to, I believe it's on HDMI 1, and the set-top box itself has its own little small remote. So we're now powering on the box. And for instance, if I go to channel 1, you can see we're now on to TSN again. So that's the same content that we were just watching a few moments ago on the laptop, but we're now using that set-top box right here, which is in this case, it's an Amino set-top box, to be able to provide that service to this Plasma TV, and you can tell it's also in HD quality. And then if I want to go to HDNet, which we were watching a few seconds ago as well. I can just go on this box, we've configured it to channel 2. Now we're watching that same concert that we had been watching on the laptop a moment ago on a plasma TV. So it's great for installations where you want to be able to have a mix of both laptops and desktops that can access video content, as well as having conventional TV sets that can take advantage of content as well. And maybe just one more, if we go to channel 3, we can see that same Newsnet feed that we had on the whole time on the laptop as well. So as you can see, we can get that same content, and in this case, you can tell as well that the Newsnet feed is SD because you have the black bars on the side of the screen showing that it's your standard definition aspect ratio. So that's about it for the video products that we wanted to showcase today. Hopefully you found this entertaining, and have a great day.